kinds of time, and just when the coverage finally closes in, John, look at it.
Here he goes. He's got all kinds of time right here. And like I said, he got good feet on this thing. I know on this throw here, if he could have caught, if this boy had not had to fall down, look at there, he would have had a wide open field if he could have caught it and run with it.
Big third down here for Wilhelm. And Tom Smythe looks on. He needs the yardage on 3rd and 4. Wilhelm, counter play, and not going to be there. Todd Carden.
Looks like one of their linebackers read that very well. Shot through behind the guard and made the stop.
Did he ever? Lance Patton, second-team All-League pick of 5'11", 195-pound senior, was in the backfield, and he waited as he shot through for Carden to come around and wrap him up for a loss back 25 at the 30-yard line.
There it comes. There you see him come right through there. Plays that very well.
Big 4th down here. Under just 30 seconds left, third quarter. Wilhelm needs 5 yards. Option, pitches it back. Donchak loses the ball and gets it, but he will not get the first down. He juggled the ball on the top of his helmet. Otherwise, John, I think he might have been able to turn
it looked like he'd had a hold of it. I think he could have ran for it. So he got a good blocker out in front of him. He can't get a hold of it. And if he had a chance there, I think he could have.
Had he not bobbled that ball and been able to bring it down, I think he probably would have
the outside.
Cut it up. But 4th down incompletion, or they fail to get the first down, and the Spartan defense holds and gets the ball back on downs. We're down to 10 seconds left, third quarter. In the great defensive play as Paul Pinion.
I think that's the first time he's lost yardage.
Fred Huth, I think that's number 60, was in as the third quarter comes to an end here with a score Corvallis leading. Going to the final fourth quarter. We'll pause. The score Corvallis 24 and Lake Ridge 7.
There's only one bank you need. First Interstate Bank.
For education loans.
The only bank that's in 13 western states and has money to lend in all of them.
For small business loans.
The only bank with nearly 1,000 offices throughout the West.
For new car loans.
That can give you the loan you need for the things you want.
For home improvement loans.
At First Interstate Bank, we've got money to lend. Ask us. First Interstate Bank, an official sponsor of the 1984 Olympics.
Widest selection, biggest savings, lowest prices. That's why the only name you need to know is Smith's. Here's proof.
This Panasonic 8-hour VHS with remote control, just $438. This Panasonic portable VCR, 4-head, stereo with Dolby, plus remote control for $988. And you'll save $150 on this top-of-the-line Panasonic video camera with character generator.
The only thing you need to know is Smith.
Where everybody's dollar goes farther.
Back at Civic Stadium with Jerry Allen, and a reminder to join host Steve Jones for Blazers Sports Talk on KEX Radio 1190, 90 minutes prior to every Blazer game, and for special edition each Monday evening of Blazer Sports Talk, all the inside information on the Blazers and the NBA. Fourth and final quarter. The Spartans with a 24-7 lead in the first play of the quarter. It is Pinion who tries over right tackle and gets a little, very little, as he gets maybe not even back to the line of scrimmage.
Got a couple. Corvallis is not throwing the ball. They're content just to sit on the ball and try to run the ball at them. Now, they're going to throw the ball. I think it'll be in this situation right here. My first bet is they'll try to run some kind of a counter play again and then just punt the ball and play defense.
Full house tee for Gary Beck and the Spartans. As Sean Dimmick, junior quarterback, brings him up on the option, going right. Little Rogue turns a corner. Now he's going to pitch back, and Dimmick just let go of the ball at the last minute and almost threw it away. Paul Pinion had to reach back on his hip to come up with the ball.
That Dimmick is doing a fine job running that option. He really makes it tough when he breaks that line of scrimmage and comes up the field.
Here, you're right in it right here.
Here it is. Comes up the field. Look at it. He tucks it. Looks like he's going to run with the ball. Stops at the last minute. Lays it out. There it is. just like you coach them.
But it's going to be short of the first down. It'll be fourth down for the Spartans, and they'll have to punt it away.
This will be a big series for Lake Ridge because they've got to get back in the ball game. They've got to do it this time when they get the football.
Dan Williams is the punter. He'll stand back at about his own 25-yard line. You see him, the big tight end, does the punting. Good snap from center, lots of time, and he gets it booming very high. Kick does not turn over. It's going to be taken by Fanger. Fanger tries to reverse his field and now get through a little hole, but that's all. As penalty flags fly.
The outside man for Lake Ridge there just pushed the guy in the back, got a 15-yarder.
A return is to the 36-yard line, and coming off the field for the Spartans limping just a little bit is Joe Phillips.
Joe Phillips is one of their big players.
There's the preliminary call. Here's a reminder for our viewers on Store, Cable, and North Willamette Telecom. The Blazer pregame show, exclusively produced by Blazer Broadcasting, appears at no charge 15 minutes prior to every Blazer home game on pay TV. Let's listen to the call.
On White, on the run back. First down.
First down. Join Steve Jones and Larry Steele for the Blazer pregame show on Store Systems, North Willamette Telecom, and in Anchorage, Alaska on Multivisions. The penalty, 15 yards, and there they are in the game. Almost even. Lake Ridge, 5 penalties for 35 yards. Corvallis, 3 for 35. It has not been a heavily penalized ball game, and that's good in a championship game. But the Pacers have got to put it together here. Final quarter, 10:45 remaining. Wilhelm back to throw. The left-hander has lots of time. Now in trouble. Rose left, throws, incomplete. He threw it behind his intended receiver. Over the middle, he was trying to hit David Todd.
Yeah, like I said, he keeps going to that. It looks like he just does not want to throw to those wide receivers. I think the wide receiver was open down here. You can see 30. You can't see him in the frame, but their split end was wide open down the field. They just didn't get to him.
Saw Lance Patton. That was number 30, playing the zone over the middle of the linebackers. And now we're going to have a timeout called. So Lake Ridge will call it with 10:37 remaining in the ball game. And the Spartans, barring a collapse, looking at another state championship for Gary Beck and Corvallis. They lead it now 24-7. And John, it's going to take an awfully big comeback right now.
I tell you, you're going to have to make some things really happen for you. The trouble is that, they haven't made anything happen so far this game, and Corvallis, they're just, you'll just lay back in the woods, so to speak, and just wait for you to lay a ball up there and step in front of it and intercept it.
With this timeout, this will give me a moment to remind you that high school athletics are an important part of the educational scene. They provide good, wholesome opportunities for teenagers to excel outside the normal classroom and to gain valuable experiences about life, too. Your continued support of high school athletics is important because too many times our athletes hurt, or athletics hurt when budget cuts loom for school districts. Now, the Oregon School Activities Association urges your continued support of high school athletics, not just the so-called glamour sports, but all programs offered by our high schools. For high school athletics are the other half of education. Receiving a message from the OSAA. Not much. And they need a lot more than that.
I tell you what, this is where coaches really press when you're behind 24-7 and they ask you to come up with your third down and 8 plays with trailing by 21 or 17 points.
There was a hole too on the counter play. You saw the hole, but it wasn't picked up.
They just tackle didn't get it.
Passing, third down and 8. And Wilhelm most certainly going to the air again as he sends again a man in motion. That's Bondo. Back to throw, straight drop back, lots of time. Looks like he's setting up the screen and does. And what a hit put on. We got a penalty flag down as Thomas puts a hit on Danchuk.
Might be a holding on Lake Ridge.
Corvallis Spartans clapping their hands and jumping up and down. You see it there. So obviously the Pacers are going to be marched off against. See if we can pick it up.
County seam fakes, 45 fakes out, goes out into the flat.
Couldn't see where
Could be a clip on 74 too.
We'll get the call from the referee.
Illegal block below the waist on the offense is declined. Fourth down.
Illegal block below the waist.
Yeah, right there.
Yep.
Yep, right there.
Late flag, but it'll be fourth down. The Spartans say, no, we do not want the penalty. We'll take the down, and it'll be fourth down and 8. And let's see if Greg Brown will indeed punt. I'm sure he will with 9:39. Gets a good snap from center. Good kick away. Now, the Spartans don't even put anybody back, so the ball will roll and roll. And this is going to be a great kick by Brown inside the 20, near the 16. Put it about the 16.5-yard line. So Brown really gets his foot into the one. The Spartans not really too concerned with having anybody back, looking more for the fake punt. With Lake Ridge so far down 24-7 and only 9:25 left in the game, they don't put anybody back.
I'll tell you what, Lake Ridge might as well. They're going to have to start putting some guys up on the line of scrimmage and tear for the football, because I don't think Corvallis is going to give them a chance to see it.
All right, for a brand new experience in sight and sound, see the Trailblazers play at downtown Portland's Fox Theater. And the next closed-circuit telecast at the Foxes tomorrow night, December 11th. The Blazers take on the Golden State Warriors live from Memorial Coliseum. Game time is 7 p.m. Spartans will put it in play. They will not. He had penalty flags. By the way, Brown's punt, 63 yards. Nice. Got the big roll. Nobody back there. Offside. Somebody lined up offsides for...
Right tackle moved his arm.
Corvallis.
Right tackle moved his arm, and that's it. Try and draw.
Dead ball foul. False start. Offense. Still first down.
All right, half the distance to the goal. They'll put it inside at the 12-yard line. And it'll be second down, and well, let's call it 13.
I bet you 33 gets the ball.
Kolhowski as Nemec sends Pinion in motion. And they give it to Patton. He'll just bury his head and go straight forward. To stop defensively for Lake Ridge, big number 75 is Heath Greenwald, a 6'2", 200-pound junior. A lot of juniors in the ball club.
I tell you what, don't feel too sorry for Tom Smythe, because I'll guarantee you, if you look through that roster, they will be back.
Oh, will they ever? Very key people. Quinn Nyland, wide receiver's a junior. He'll be back. A lot of linemen, juniors, both returning for the Pacers. Here's second down. Pinion outside, finds running room, and is going to be met and down at the 20-yard line. And Corvallis works time off the clock.
Corvallis is not going to put the ball up. They're just going to run those basic plays, try to play ball control.
Here it is again.
Yep.
Pinion will go to the outside. There's a hole there for a moment. He scoots and tries to get through it, but the Pacers close it off in a hurry.
Those tackles are able to wall off the inside, so when he breaks outside, there's just nobody out there. See, there's
Same
nobody
play,
out there.
different angle. Back to live now. They give right up the middle. There's a hole. Pinion breaks the tackles and gets the first down out at the 27-yard line. He needed to get just outside the 26. Placement of the ball will be key here. Let's see where they put it. But it's a first down.
Another lead draw up. One of the great plays in football. I just,
Pinion, 21 rushes, 155 yards. He has been a workhorse all year long, and he continues to do it here in the championship game.
He's done it all.
Full-house tee. Pitch back. This one won't go. Penalty flags will fly. Thomas, the ball carrier.
Looks like a face mask.
And that man read the play. He knew what was going on and came up to get it. And that's his second big...
He played it very well.
Mike,
see him.
Mike Gwynn.
He got his face mask.
Right there. See if you can see it here when he reaches around. There it is right there. When he first got to him is when he had the face mask. Unintentional.
No. Just one of those things. Guy breaks over there and gets a great stop. The hand goes across, and there's just anybody that feels any worse about that play than the guy that got it.
Face mask on the defense. Still first down.
Gwynn had the big play on Paul Pinion late in that third quarter when he threw Pinion for a loss. So Gwynn's had two outstanding defensive plays here this afternoon. He's unhappy about it. Doc got it. Get back in there and do it again. First down. Still first down. And the ball marked at the 34 of the Spartans. First give to Patton. He finds a hole. Still on his feet after one tackle. And look at him Powers.
They're really rolling him up now.
And another penalty flag goes
Looks like
down.
we got one on the Corvallis.
Looking at a lineman this time.
That play again, we see that again. I think this has been the story of the game on that particular play. Comes around, he's giving the fullback. Knows they've got everybody sealed up on the inside of the left. Look at the outside. You know what all he did? Just He just goes one-on-one with this. And then he's just great effort. Pinion has just had a fantastic ball game.
And watch the missed tackles. The Pacers have missed a lot of tackles this afternoon. That's hard running.
And I think one of the things they're making him, he makes you look a little bad when he's running with that football.
Holding on the offense, still first down.
So the Spartans, who had first down and 3 just a moment ago, now move the ball back to their own 30, squarely in the middle of the field. 6:42 left in the ball game, leading 24-7. Now they'll have first down and 7. And they have not put a pass up here, I don't believe, in this fourth quarter.
And I don't think we're going to see one.
Big wide shot there. Here's a full house tee again, and Patton will pack the ball and get out near the 35, but he'll be short of the first down.
That play has worked for them all night long, and I think it's a real tribute to those two offensive tackles that Corvallis have. I mean, they have been hammering on people in there all night long. Take a look in there.
Get right in it.
Well, they've got them just moved out there, and they're keeping their feet moving, and it's a coach's delight just to watch that Corvallis offensive line go to work on people.
And a junior, Mike Gwynn, number 60, is the man who pulled Patton down. Gwynn's a junior, 205 pounds, 6'1". He'll be back. Here's Sean Dimmick, a junior. He'll be back for the Spartans. And it is Pinion who dives up the middle. He needs about 2.5 to 3 yards for the first down, and it's going to be close.
One thing that's happening is Corvallis is reducing their split side over there. They're bringing a man down on the guard and tackle, and then this allows Corvallis to have an extra man over there on the split inside, and they're sealing it up inside. That's why they've been able to run out there so effectively.
3-yard carry for Pinion is 158 yards for him on 22 carries. To bring the pass markers out, stretch him out, looks to be enough finishes for the first down. So 4 more downs for the Spartans with 5:44 remaining in the ball game on this cool, wet early, but well, it's still wet down on the turf, but at least the rain has stopped. December afternoon. John, what do you start practice? It must be early in August.
Yeah, start bringing them in for conditioning and weights back in July, right, the first week of July, and basically these kids get together playing football since August.
And some new people in the ball game now. That's Kelly Hyder. Kelly Hyder packing the ball for the Spartans as they feel confident that they've got the victory. 24-7. Kelly Hyder is a senior, 170 pounds. And we'll see more and more people in the ball game now.
Yeah, I think it gets past 5. I'm going to look to see whether Lake Bridge has started, but I see Corvallis is starting to pull some people out of there.
Tom Smythe, head coach of the Pacers.
I tell you what, as long as 72 and 75 are in there, you know that they're going to come after you.
All right, second down and 3. Give it to right up the middle. Patton, he's got the first down and a little more to midfield. And it'll be another 4 downs. And the clock stopped when they moved the downs markers at 4:45 remaining. Also in the ball game, well, that is Kelly Hyder again, who goes back in. As out now, Alan Schroeder, Paul Pinion. What's he got to be thinking right now?
I tell you what, with 4:33 down that much, and they're still marching, I think he's just thinking, he's wishing for a miracle, but I don't think it's going to occur. But like I said, he's had a great season. They were, they're 13-0 coming into the ball game. He's got a lot of kids back, and he'd be really proud of them. That's a great football team that's putting it on him right there.
Corvallis Spartans near another first down, and Doc got it. Talk about tradition. This Corvallis Ball Club, I think, well, out of the last 6 or 7 years, they've had 3 championships. Here's the play again. That's Heiner.
Same thing all night. They've been just. They're well coached. They're executing as well as you could ask.
Right down at ground level. Second down and 1. There's live action. As Dimmick gives it to third man through, fumbles the ball. It's loose, and I think he got back on it.
It's been one of those days for Lake Ridge. It just has been one of theirs.
Tom Broxson, the ball carrier, gets in. He took a hit. The ball squirted loose, and he got back on it, and that's when he got hit. But he's all right. Big hole, too. He had a lot of running room.
61 has really been hammering people in there all night, all day long. There it is, gets hit. There's the ball. And right back to a Corvallis guy.
First time that I saw Corvallis play, you look at it again, was 1964 championship right here at Civic Stadium in the mud. That's before they put the turf on. They played against Grants Pass and lost a hard-fought 7-0 battle. Tom Blanchard was the quarterback for Grants Pass that year, went on to play in the NFL. The Spartans, since 64, have won their share of the championships, believe me, and they'll get another one.
Coach Beck, you know, played for Chuck Solberg down when Chuck had all those great years, and took over. In fact, Chuck won a state championship, and Beck's first year of coaching, he won the 1978 state championship. And this, if he wins this one, which it looks like he's going to do, this will be his second state championship in football, and he also won one in 1978 in baseball. So this will be his fourth state championship.
Corvallis won an athletic school in basketball, as is Lake Ridge, and I'll tell you something interesting about that in just a moment. As up to the line of scrimmage is Dimmick. Pinion is hit hard. It was 2nd and 9, and he gets stuck. And he's getting up awful slow. Sandusky, the big right tackle, getting up awful slow and walking back to the huddle. John Lynn will be heading down to the field. He's on his way down there right now. He'll have a chance, hopefully, to get a hold of Gary Beck, the winning coach of the Corvallis Spartans. He'll be down just after the ball game ends. And get a chance to talk to Gary. 3rd down and 9. Dimmick College signals. Penalty flags will fly. I think he took too much time. Delay of game against the Spartans. Both of these teams have got great basketball teams. In the preseason poll, or the early poll in basketball for AAA, Lake Ridge is rated number 2 in the state, and Corvallis is rated number 3 in the state. So the chances that these two teams will meet again in the basketball playoffs in the tournament up at the Coliseum in March is very big. They may see each other again. 1:53 remaining. You see the score, 24-7. Not much time remaining. The Spartans can feel it. Penalty flags will fly again. They might have taken too much time again. Let's see. 3rd down and 13. Or somebody on the right side move. Yeah, they're talking to Corvallis saying, back up, gentlemen. Another 5 yards. There's 2 5-yard penalties back-to-back. You lose the intensity a little bit. You realize with 1:53 remaining in the game, you got the victory, and you start to celebrate a little bit out there, and you lose your concentration. Dimmick's in a huddle. He's probably telling them, okay, guys, just hold on to the ball. 1:53, and we can start celebrating. Full house tee again. Corvallis has been in that full house most of the day. Big hole on the outside. Another penalty flag is down. Finally wrapped out of bounds is Kelly Heiner. And you can hear him talking down on the sideline as they go out right in front of that Corvallis bench. Holding. Well, there's a 3rd consecutive penalty against the Spartans here late in the game. And luckily for them, they have a big enough lead, and it does not come at a time when they have to worry about it much. But it does stop the clock with 1:44 remaining, 24-7. Corvallis and Lake Ridge have never played football against each other. This is their first meeting. Gary Beck's 5-year.
3rd down.
I'm sorry I missed that. Holding. Still 3rd down. But it's 3rd down and 2 days on a fast horse with a picnic lunch to get the first down. They've got the ball at their own 44-yard line. They've got to go all the way down to the 24-yard line of the Pacers for the first down. Will they put it in the air here with 3rd down and about 30? Nope, they go on the ground. Right up the middle, nowhere. And Gary Beck just does not want to put the ball up. It'll be 4th down. And the Spartans will have to kick it away. Timeout is called by the Pacers, and celebrating going on down below. Here's the Corvallis bench. And this has been a surprising championship football game. The big ball carrier for the Spartans is the Corvallis Spartan fans are celebrating there, waving back and forth. Hands are upraised. We're number 1. It was Paul Pinion who is number one. He has 23 carries, 160 yards on the day. Do you think they won't celebrate long after this game is over? Pinion, a big 40-yard carry, the touchdown. Added to that, he must have broke 5 or 6